In this video, I'm going to share how when you're looking for candidates and they fill out a form online showing interest, this voice agent is going to call them on my phone here. This voice agent is going to call them within a few seconds and answer any questions they may have, and then book them for a call with you. Or anyone on your team. And again, this can happen in the middle of the night. It doesn't matter when the call comes in, but they'll book them on your calendar. And I did this as a mock, so this is the mock contact form, and it's going to be a mock calendar. So here's my phone. Let's rock and roll. Here we go. 1001, 1002, 1003, 3 seconds. So again, I'm pretending as if I'm interested in a Blooming Blinds franchise, and I fill out a form, I click submit, and I got the call within 3 seconds. Here we go. Hello?
May I speak with Brian, please?
Yes, speaking.
Hi, Brian. This is Matt calling from Blooming Blinds. I'm an AI assistant, and if it's okay with you, I'm going to ask you a few questions about the form you filled out online before transferring you to the appropriate franchise specialist. And by the way, this call is being recorded for quality assurance. So, what made you interested in owning a Blooming Blinds location?
Well, I used to be an installer for a window coverings company, and I just think it's a good time in my life to do this.
Thank you for sharing that, Brian. It sounds like you have some great experience in the industry. Do you currently own or operate a franchise?
No, I don't.
Got it. Thanks for letting me know. What experience do you have in window coverings?
Quite a bit of experience, as I mentioned. I was an installer, so yeah, quite a bit of an experience.
That's great to hear, Brian. Having hands-on experience as an installer is definitely valuable. When are you looking to get started with owning your own Blooming Blinds location?
Probably maybe about 6 months.
Thanks for sharing your timeline, Brian. That gives us a good idea of your plans. Where would you be looking to open your Blooming Blinds location?
Somewhere in Texas.
Perfect. We have several opportunities available in Texas. There are open territories in places like Amarillo, Beaumont, College Station, Corpus Christi, East Houston, El Paso, Galveston, Lubbock, Mansfield, McAllen, Midland/Odessa, Midlothian, San Antonio, San Marcos, South Austin, South Houston, Tyler, and Waco/Killey. If you have a specific city in mind, just let me know. With regards to liquid capital, do you have access to less than $100,000, $100,000 to $200,000, or more than $200,000?
More than $200,000.
That's excellent, Brian. You're in a strong position to get started. Do you have any specific questions about what's involved with owning a Blooming Blinds location, or would you like to schedule a call with one of our franchise specialists?
Maybe just give me an overview, please.
Absolutely, Brian. Here's a quick overview. Blooming Blinds is a family-owned and operated franchise that specializes in blind repair and installation. We've been around since 2001 and have grown steadily, even through tough economic times, so we're considered recession-resistant. As a franchise owner, you'd get comprehensive support from our team, including training, marketing, and ongoing guidance directly from the founders. You don't need prior business ownership experience, and your background as an installer is a big plus. The business is mobile-based, so you don't need a retail storefront, which helps keep overhead low. Our franchisees are part of a close-knit community, and we really treat everyone like family. Is there anything specific you'd like to know more about? Or would you like to set up a call with a franchise specialist to go into more detail?
Let's maybe find out. Tell me about what's the average revenue of each store and what are the margins?
Great question, Brian. I can share some numbers from our franchise disclosure document to give you a sense of what's possible. For the top third of our locations, the average gross sales are about $1,057,741 per year. The average profit margin for those top locations is around 49.76%. Across all outlets, the average year-over-year growth is about 21%, and the average adjusted earnings for the top third is $295,561. Of course, results can vary based on location and effort, but these numbers should give you a good idea of the potential. Would you like to talk with a franchise specialist to get more details and discuss your specific situation? Or
Yeah,
do you have any other questions?
no, definitely. I'd like to speak with someone, please.
Of course. Transferring you now.
Actually, before you transfer, so it transferred me. I was going to book an appointment. Yeah, so it'll transfer the call, or if during normal business hours, or if because I said I want to speak to someone now, so the AI read that they want to speak with someone now and transfer me. But I should have said, I want to book an appointment, then it'll go into my calendar, and that's how it works. So basically, that's the scripting we came up with, a very, general one. We did this for another company, but this all applies as I spoke to you guys about before. It's in and out or outbound, works day and night. It could be after hours. It's customizable. Could be male or female. Calls the leads right away. Instantly goes into my calendar, or the lead's calendar, the candidate's calendar. Voice agent books lead, updates your CRM as well, and summarizes the call. If they did not book, it can follow up. There's a lot of testing that needs to happen. This is just a demo, obviously. And if the lead wants to speak to someone on your team, it can do so. It can transfer them. And while it transfers the call, the person getting the call from the voice agent will hear a summary of what was spoken about. So it might be, this guy, Brian, he wants to, own a franchise. He wants to do one in Texas, and he has more than 200,000 liquid capital. You get the idea. We can also put a widget on the landing page, and this might be a really big one for recruiting, because it will give them instant access, and they can find out what's going on. Now, another big thing I want to talk to you about is customer service. So a lot of your franchisees, they're bombarding your team with emails, and if you're using Zendesk or any kind of like maybe using a WhatsApp chat, whatever you guys are doing it's usually email at this level, but they're being bombarded back and forth, and all that information is stored somewhere, usually in an LMS or in a manual or whatever. So we can do the same thing with customer service. In other words, all that information coming in can be go to a widget. So let's say each franchisee has their own login page, I'm assuming. So they log in, and so the AI would be a widget on the bottom of the page, and it have like a phone icon, and it would say, "Get your questions answered instantly." So they would click on that, and whatever question they ask, as long as it's in your manual or LMS or whatever that is, the stored document, we call that a knowledge base. If it's in there, they will get an instant answer. So it's better customer service for the franchisee, and it's way less work for your team, because they're not doing anything, because it's all the information's in there. Same thing applies if they want to talk to someone, they can. So hope that helps, and look forward to speaking with you.